Good morning, kindergarten. Happy Friday. So, for today, we're going to start off with Group 1. Group Keep Turning Your Math Books to page 109. Now, we turn to page 109. Let's look at number 1. That wants to be asked us to write the number your teacher says. So, the first number is 32. Write the number 32. Excuse me. The next number, write the number 12. Write the number 12. Next, write the number 94. Write the number 94. And last, write the number 46. Write the number 46. Now let's look at number 2. Number 2, we simply have to match. So we have the numbers 2, 4, and 7. We have to match the numbers on the left with the numbers we have here on the right. We have 4, 8, 2, and 7. Let's start with the first 2. So we're looking, this number says 2. So we're looking for the number 2 to match it with. Notice this 2 right here. I'll draw a line down bottom. The last, we're looking for the number 4. 4 is right there. Match with the 4. That's how you saw number 2. Let's look at number 3, dealing with writing how many cents. Alright, let's look at number 3. Number 3, you have nickels, and nickels you're counting by 5s. So let's count by 5. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Let's count one more time. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So we have 30 cents. So write the number 30 right here. So when you look at that number 3, make sure you count your change. Remember, you count by 5 since you have nickels. So let's look at number 3. Number 3 asks us to add, so take your time when you're adding those problems for number 3. Let's move on to number 4. I'm sorry, number 4 asks you to add, so take your time when you're adding. Let's move on to number 5. Number 5 asks you, what time is it? So looking at a clock, notice the hour hand is on 3. The minute hand is on 12. So what time does that clock say? 3 o'clock. Great job. That says 3 o'clock. Let's work on one more. Alright, so notice the hour hand is on 3, so we'll write the 3. But the minute hand is on 6. So what time would that be? Remember, you always start off at 1. You're counting by 5s. You always count by 5s. Starting off at 1. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So that time is particular for that clock is 3:30. Now as you flip the page over to 110, notice you have a ruler. You measure by inches. So it asks us about how many inches is each object. Notice you have 5 different objects that you're measuring. Let's work with the first 2. So notice you have a key. Now, what number does that key stop at? Notice the ruler goes up to 6, so it goes up to 6 inches. But what number does that first key stop at? It stops at number 1. Remember, look at number 1 and look at the end of the key. So you write 1. Let's move on to the yellow school bus. Now, what number does the yellow school bus stop at? What number does the front of the school bus stop at? It stops at the number 3. So the school bus, you should write 3. So for the rest of the objects, for the truck, the bike, and the canoe, you basically will write what number does each object stop at on the ruler.